Hi everyone, this is a review for my Amiga CDTV. I bought it new a couple of weeks ago from London. It was quite a journey. It was about 120 quid. It was going for about 150. I got a bit of money off just for the travel. I was hoping the unit was alright because the listing pictures were a bit blurry. And it's in really good nick. The only thing that was wrong with it was the keyboard was the number 9 button was in really bad condition. I was thinking, oh no. But luckily I found a guy on eBay that had a set of these. There's loads left over, but basically they're keyboard strikers. If anyone wants one, they're getting rare now, and there was only one guy on eBay that was selling them. Let me know. I could probably sort you one out. They're about £1 each, they cost me. I kept a few anyway, because you never know if I do up any more Amigas. They're all here, I don't need to buy any more. I mean, I don't think I will be doing any up, but you never know what happens in the future. So yeah, basically I took the keyboard apart, gave it a really good clean. I didn't really use any scouring pads because obviously the logos, they wouldn't last 5 minutes. You know, basically got rid of all the crud underneath, all the keys come out. The unit's in good condition, didn't really have to do a lot with this. I mean, even when I was going down to London, I was thinking, God, I hope the unit's in good condition, because from what I could see from the pictures, you know, it's pretty blurry. Apparently this slot is a PCMCIA slot from what I've heard, but it was a version 1, same as the Amiga 500. These are basically an Amiga 500 inside. The only difference being is you got the inbuilt CD player. These are 1 speed, obviously when CDs come out. They are funny. There's not a lot of things that do this. I think the Philips CDI does it. I'm not sure about the Neo Geos, but yeah. But basically, they designed it like a floppy disk. So you put the CD in a case, and you eject it like a floppy disk. So like this drive here, same sort of thing. Apparently these come out too early. No one knew what to do with them, and they flop big time. Which is amazing. I mean, I just don't think the world was ready for it. From what I've read online and Wikipedia and whatnot, they were really good units, but no one knew what to do with it. CDTV was a new thing. When you was gaming, you could play audio CDs over the game, so you could mix games. I know recently the first Xbox started doing it. You had to rip a CD to your Xbox hard drive, and then you can choose the tunes, you know, when you're playing in game. This was doing it like 20 years before that, so quite impressive. But as you know, no one knew what to do with it basically, because Commodore was it looks like because Commodore was a computer company, people were confused what to do. You know, whether it's computer, like I say, being an Amiga at the time, whatnot. You know, what are we going to do with it? And the idea of having something like this in a home was really, you know, it's a weird concept. But yeah, basically these protect your CDs. I'll show you. Basically, this is how the unit powers up. This is when I've just plugged the. I'll take that out actually. Show you what happens. When you first put the mains adapter in, this is all that comes up. I haven't set the time. I basically just switched this on. This normally stays boxed. This doesn't normally come out. It normally stays in there. Notice the rare CDTV t-shirt as well, I bought online a little while ago. That's all going away, being boxed up and put away for years to not gather dust. Hopefully, I don't want it dusty. I want it the condition it's in. But hopefully, I'm not even sure I want to use it as an investment. I might just keep them, you know, pass them down. Hopefully they earn money. I don't know, you know, but I'm hoping to put them in a glass cabinet sooner or later. So anyway, enough of the gibberish. I'll show you what happens. I'll just switch the telly back on. I've got the audio going through my computer system at the moment. I mean the monitors are off, but for audio it's out to the mix table, so I'll just switch the telly on. That's going by a composite. Now normally you've got a TV pass through, which is when it's on. You see you get normal boot up the Amiga has, but it's got a custom CDTV ROM screen. Now when this is on, like I say, you can pass through. You've got either this or you've got the CD and TV button there, you can just see it, and that'll, like an old VCR would, you would push that and it'll go to the TV, or you push it again and it'll go to the VCR. Now this, if you've got the external disk drive, which is here, you can put a disc in. You'll probably hear the disc accessing waiting. There you go, like a normal Amiga would. I mean, I could put a disc in now and it will start reading it and it will boot up. Not going to patronise you, but same thing with the CD. It will just automatically boot up as soon as it goes in. And normally what happens if it's not a CDTV format, now I haven't tried this because I've literally just bought it. I didn't want to I just wanted to box it and love it forever. Yeah, sorry about the quality of the camera, but this is it's an old DV camera. I really need something that's HD really. But basically if it's not a CD format, the CDTV format, it will just go to a normal audio CD sort of menu, and I'll show you that in a minute as well. The only thing I did get with it is the keyboard. I didn't get the mouse. I'm really after a black mouse, so if anyone's selling one, give us a shout. It's a PS2 mouse, the original PS2 mouse for it. The only other thing I didn't get, which is probably going to be expensive, and I haven't seen one on eBay on its own yet, is the 108 4S monitor. I really want that, but again, you know, where the hell am I going to store it? It's quite a big unit, and I always remember when I was a kid, about 12 or 13, when we had our Amiga 500. I remember seeing this in one of the Amiga Amiga format magazines and saying to Dad, "Oh, I really want it, I really want it." I don't think the audio is going to pass through this because I've got the headphones in. This is the thing, because it's all, you know, everything I've got is digital now. When I'm plugging into something analog, I haven't really got enough for it. It's literally all a digital setup, so I'm going into the headphones, so I'm thinking the sound's playing, but because it's coming through the RCA at the back and plus the coax pass through to the TV, it's not going to play on the headphones, because I think that's purely for the CD, but we'll find out in a minute. Yeah, so I'll just take the disc out and reset it. That's like pushing your control A and A buttons on the keyboard, and you go back to the CDTV menu. It's simple, like I say, you just push this in, it'll light up, and like I say, when it can't sense a CDTV format, it will go to a CD menu playing option. I don't know if it plays straight away. No, it's not going to play straight away. But yeah, again, I mean, it's like a normal hi-fi unit years ago. You've got the play here, or you've got your infrared remote. These are lovely, these are. I think they're brilliant. Or you got all the controls on there. I mean, I've never really used it, but obviously it's the same thing as what you've got on the unit, all keyboard, but you know, it's use that. But I'll just give you the audio demo. Bit of Vangelis. And the sound's as good as CD would be anyway. You got your obvious controls on screen. Obviously all controlled by, let's just turn this up. Obviously all controlled by the infrared remote.
Alright. Stop. Enhance 57.
Can't really.
Track 45 left. Stop.
I'll show you on screen. So obviously
15 to 23.
it's got up to track 1, 2, 3. Obviously you can do whatever you want. You've got the randomise, all this sort of gear. Don't know what that is. There's something to do with MIDI, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, apparently these have got MIDI on at the back. What I'll do is when I edit the video, I'll take a screenshot of the MIDI ports and put them on there so you can have a listen. So you can have a look. Okay, I have to apologise in advance for the quality of the audio in this video. I had to switch between a DV camera and recording audio on the phone and overdubbing. For some reason, I think the DVR camera is getting old. I've hardly used it anyway, unless it's the tapes I keep using. The quality's got a bit funny. You know what tapes like. Like I said earlier, I'm going to have to get HD camera or something, but you know, I haven't got round to it because there's not many videos that I do. But yeah, these are this is the back panel. So you've got your power, you've got the remote, that's for the mouse, you've got the keyboard port, you've got the RCA for the left and right audio out, and they're the MIDI ports at the bottom that I was on about earlier. Disk drive, that's, everyone knows what that is, that's external disk drive. The CDTV one doesn't seem to have a pass-through on the back. Normally you could daisy chain disk drives. On my Amiga 500 Plus and the 1200, I had DF0, DF1, and I think my father had DF2. Apparently if you used a later PSU, so when the 500 got a bit, I think it was on the 1200. I think when the 1200 come out, the power supply unit wasn't all that beefy, and when you buy a 1200, you'll see the power supply is a lot lighter and it's a lot thinner, and it's something to do with wattage reduction. And I'm sure I remember my father saying he can actually run more than 1 or 2 external disk drives on the 1200 because it literally just crashed. He wondered why, and that's what it was. The external disk drives, they was taking too much power, and the later PSU couldn't handle it. So what he done, I'm sure I remember this, is he used an old 500 power supply, which is a lot heavier, a lot bigger, on the 1200, and it worked. So yeah, you got your standard serial port, parallel port, you know, everyone knows what they're for, and obviously you got your monitor port at the top, the RGB video. I know there's a few hacks people are doing to get them onto SVGA, and the blanking panel at the back where it says expansion, I'm not sure what that was for. People are modding an SVGA port on the back to use on a standard monitor. I don't think there's any HDMI mods, just by thinking about the resolution it puts out. I don't think it's even worth it. I think SVGA is probably about the latest you can go up to. Yeah, and you got the F connectors, pass-throughs and whatnot there. So you got the TV out and the aerial in. Obviously you can't record or anything on them, but it's just pass-through on the TV. When you put that CDTV button on, that's what it switches over through. That's about it really. I mean, that's all the connectivity that it had. But yeah, amazing unit. It's just, like I said earlier, it's a shame the world wasn't ready for it. I think these are worth about 350 quid at the moment. I've seen one on eBay for, I don't think that even sold. I mean, they are worth a lot of money. So I am lucky I've snapped this up, as you know, for the price I have. I don't think the guy knew what he had. And the story goes that when I told him about it, he tried putting the price up before I come down. I said, no, the deal's already done. That's the price. That's how much I'm going to pay. And I was hoping he wasn't going to put the price up. He tried to, and I just called his bluff. I mean, I could have said, all right, I'll pay you the money, but you know, basically it was a tenant that was living in one of his flats, and he left it there. I don't know whether he was in debt or not, and yeah, what a thing to leave behind, eh? He probably knew what he was leaving, but you know, when you're short of money, I've been in them positions. What do you do? Yeah, well, thanks for watching this anyway. Again, I apologise for the quality of the audio and stuff, but I made the video and thought I'd have to overdub it because I put the bloody thing away. It's back in its box now, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to do all that again. So, well, hopefully it's been informative, and yeah, have fun.